there you have it, the all-new Isuzu D-MAX. The result of nearly 6 years of research and development and 4 million kilometers of durability testing. Now I'd like to hand over to Chris Parsons to give you a preview of the all-new D-MAX.
Thank you, Sato-san, for bringing this highly anticipated product to the Australian market. Well, here it is, folks. Japan's first ever automaker has been busy behind the scenes with this one, piecing together the perfect mix of the things you know and love, whilst adding the bells and whistles that owners have asked for. The all-new D-MAX will be available in 3 cabin types across 4 model variants, starting with the Workhorse SX range, seen here as a single cab. Next, LSM in crew cab only, followed by LSU range, seen here as a space cab. And then, the new top-of-the-range crew cab X-Terrain. Now, there's plenty to see, so let's take a look together at some of the key highlights. Isuzu have listened to Australian customers' feedback and are thrilled to announce that the new 3-litre Ford JJ3 TCX turbo diesel engine will power this latest generation of D-MAX. Now featuring 140 kilowatts of power and 450 newton meters of torque at 1600 RPM and paired with a 6-speed transmission. More importantly, there is more usable torque with 400 newton meters available from only 1400 RPM through to just over 3000 RPM. A torque band engineered for towing up to 3.5 tonnes and hauling loads. Engine noise, vibration and harshness has also been improved, with new injectors tuned for greater durability and fitted with a new, more durable timing gear set that reduces noise and vibrations. Compared to the previous generation, this engine is as quiet as they come. Let's hear it using the new, pretty cool remote engine start feature. Engine power is now transferred to the road with a more efficient and faster shifting gearbox. For 4-drive models, a solid and lighter one-piece aluminium tail shaft connects to the rear differential, which is now fitted with an electromagnetic diff-lock for constant traction when off-roading. On the topic of off-roading, Isuzu engineers have cleverly engineered the engine air intake system based on Australian feedback, which has increased the D-MAX's wading depth up to 800 millimetres. All this brawn is complemented with the brains to match, all thanks to Isuzu's Intelligent Driver Assistance System, dubbed IDAS, which comes standard across the range. Some of these active safety features include adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go traffic functionality, forward collision warning and autonomous emergency braking that is able to recognise not only vehicles in front but also pedestrians and cyclists thanks to a 3D imaging stereo camera. Isuzu have certainly thought this system through, pioneering this innovative technology for the first time in the Australian D-MAX, developed to ensure it meets the extremely high safety standards here in Australia. Now, this system is designed to work seamlessly with frontal protection, such as bull bars and nudge bars, which Isuzu will have available for the new D-MAX range. With a bold new look and refined styling that is unmistakably Isuzu, the D-MAX will have some serious wow factor on the road, especially this flagship X-Terrain model, which comes standard with an aero sports bar, roller tonneau cover, fender flares and unique spoilers to the front and rear. This bold design continues throughout the interior of the X-Terrain, a mix of dark and piano black finishes, topped off with perforated leather accented seats. They say the majority of Aussies spend up to 3 hours driving each day. And I, for one, wouldn't mind doing that from here, as the all-new D-MAX interior has more creature comforts than ever before. Whether it's a single cab, space cab or crew cab, each D-MAX cabin is laid out to be functional and comfortable with premium materials used throughout. And at the heart of the dash in the top spec models is an impressive 9-inch display as seen here. The entry models get a 7-inch display, all however feature Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and DAB+ radio across the range. The instruments and switches are laid out clearly and conveniently, such as this clean-looking dual-zone climate control for the front row and AC vents in the back, standard across all crew cab models. The drive is kept up to date with vehicle systems via a new 4.2-inch multi-information display, which is customisable. Well, that's all from me. Now let's hear from the Isuzu design and engineering team who brought the all-new D-MAX to life. Despite its bold and imposing exterior, the all-new D-MAX is the institute where the bullet train is developed. Sense available for an even more tactile confirmation of quality. A smaller, sportier steering wheel offers tilt and telescopic adjustment, while a short throw gear lever in the manual D-MAX gives more palpable everyday driving engagement. An increased focus on ergonomics means it's never been simpler to find the perfect driver's position. On the X-Terrain, there's an 8-way adjustable electric driver's seat, plus powered lumbar support on both LSU and X-Terrain models. Standard in LSU and X-Terrain models, dual-zone air conditioning lets each front seat occupant select their preferred temperature, while a fine particle HEPA cabin pollen filter cleans the air, and all crew cab models feature rear seat air vents. Every D-MAX features a large, customisable central infotainment touchscreen. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the range, along with voice recognition, to keep you connected wherever you go. A large 4.2-inch multi-information display gives the driver immediate access to a variety of information on a customisable display. A display that includes, for the first time, a digital speed reading. And then there's what you can't see. 8 interior speakers put you in the front row of the concert on every journey. While storage options abound, including a spacious glove box and space for a 1.5-litre bottle in every door. With carefully considered design and flawlessly integrated technology, the all-new D-MAX sets new benchmarks for Isuzu. The variable geometry system turbocharger constantly adjusts to achieve maximum air compression from low RPMs. The redesigned combustion chamber increases combustion efficiency that helps reduce emissions, which is further supported by a new fuel injection system that increases fuel injection pressure. While the steel timing chain increases reliability and the double scissor idler gear results in reduced engine and gear noise. Piston crowns and pins are coated with a special diamond-like carbon to improve durability. Generation D-MAX builds upon its predecessor's legendary reputation for reliability. The D-MAX's ability to push the boundaries of performance is never better exemplified than in its towing capability. With a 3.5-ton brake towing capacity and trailer sway control as standard, no ute is better suited to Australian conditions. Trailer sway control monitors the D-MAX's load during towing. Should a caravan, boat or trailer become unruly, for example in high winds, it intervenes automatically, bringing the trailer back into line. The improved ladder chassis in the all-new D-MAX is more rigid, thanks to ultra-high tensile steel construction, larger side rails, and an added cross member. While independent double wishbone front suspension with higher mounting points improves ride comfort and handling, tempered 3-leaf rear suspension is both strong and flexible, all tested and tuned for Australian conditions. A
A superbly engineered, more sophisticated powertrain improves performance at almost every stage. The D-MAX offers you a choice of a 6-speed Revtronic automatic transmission with sequential sports mode, or a 6-speed manual transmission. The D-MAX is built to suit every driver. No matter the conditions, no matter the circumstances, no matter how corrugated the road, or whether there's no road at all. Whether on or off the beaten track, the D-MAX is up for the task. With generous steel underbody protection and increased weighting depth up to 800mm and rear diff-lock as standard on all four-wheel drive models for the first time, the D-MAX achieves new levels of off-road capability. More than ever before, it's the most reliable way to escape the everyday. Every 4x4 D-MAX features the improved terrain command as standard. This allows the driver to switch between two-wheel drive high and four-wheel drive high modes at speeds of up to 100 km/h. When the going gets tough, shifting from four-wheel drive high to four-wheel drive low has also been streamlined. Stop, put the vehicle into neutral and shift over. All done in less than a second, ensuring minimal fuss and maximum confidence. As youths become more mainstream family haulers, safety is more important than it's ever been. That's why every Isuzu D-MAX includes a complex network of safety features that operate automatically and independently, working tirelessly to provide peace of mind, whatever the circumstance. Isuzu's Intelligent Driver Assistance System, IDAS, features an extensive list of both active and passive safety features, which are standard across every D-MAX model. Using state-of-the-art sensors and a stereo camera, the D-MAX's suite of safety and driver assistance systems monitor the surrounding environment constantly. With autonomous emergency braking, the car will keep you safe and brake automatically if an obstacle is detected. Forward collision warning will alert the driver if an obstacle is detected, and if there is no intervention by the driver, AEB will be applied. With turn assist, when turning at intersections, AEB will activate if an obstacle is detected coming towards you while turning, preventing an accident. If the vehicle detects the driver to be moving in an unsafe manner, Driver Attention Assist will activate in an effort to make the driver pay attention long enough to find somewhere to rest. Emergency lane keeping will activate if, while an indicator is on, the driver attempts to turn into an obstacle in their blind spot. If something is detected, the vehicle will not allow the driver to cross the lane. Lane departure prevention will stop a driver from crossing a lane without their indicator being active. Lane departure warning will alert the driver if they appear to be crossing the lanes. Lane Keep Assist will help to keep your vehicle in the middle of the lane whilst driving. On auto transmission models, Adaptive Cruise Control will automatically adapt your speed when slower vehicles are detected during your drive. After slowing as needed, your vehicle will speed up to the preset cruise control speed. Traffic sign recognition provides helpful information in the vehicle's smart multi-information display, letting you know when you pass new speed limits, stop signs, or other important markers. The intelligent speed limiter will work to adjust your speed to conform to differing speed limits whilst driving. Hill Start Assist automatically prevents rollback when starting on steep gradients above 5.7 degrees, while Hill Descent Control gives you maximum traction when travelling downhill. Blind spot monitoring will give you eyes in the back of your head and will alert you anytime an obstacle is in your blind spot. Rear Cross Traffic Alert monitors approaching vehicles when reversing from a parking space or driveway. Park with confidence with front and rear parking sensors on X-Terrain and rear park sensors on LSU models, with a reversing camera as standard on all models. The UV and IR cut windshield helps block infrared, UVA and UVB radiation, reducing the temperature in the cabin on hot Australian summer days. Radiation is absorbed and dispersed by a plastic interlayer within the glass, adding strength and functionality at the same time. LSU and X-Terrain models are fitted with rear combination lamps with double LEDs to boost visibility and safety, while up front, LED daytime running lights and ultra-bright bi-LED headlights are standard on the LS and X-Terrain range. Meanwhile, automatic headlights with high beam autonomously turn on or off as required without dazzling other drivers. Each D-MAX model includes 8 airbags as standard, which now includes a new centre airbag, the first time this technology has been seen in a ute. With the welcome light, the D-MAX X-Terrain will automatically turn on its interior lights once it detects the smart key within 2 metres of the vehicle. When leaving your vehicle, the D-MAX X-Terrain will secure itself automatically once you're 3 metres away thanks to the walk-away door lock feature.
Now that we've heard from the Isuzu design and engineering team, I'm going to pass back to Sato-san.
Australia is the first country outside of Thailand to receive this vehicle. Until next time, thank you and drive safe.